we're off. Rear's got so much grip. What's up guys, in today's video we are doing something a little bit different. So as the title implies, we are on a mission to find out if a 4-cylinder Mustang can be fun. And behind me, we have an RTR Spec 2 that is based on a 2021 Mustang EcoBoost high performance package. You guys may already be familiar with my Spec 5, but if you don't know what the Spec 2 entails, it's got grill inserts, it's got hood heat extractors, splitters all around, diffuser, 20-inch Aero 7 wheels, Nitto G2s, an RTR developed custom suspension package, graphics, and a bunch of interior bits. But this car has a little bit more done to it. This is actually Cody from BC Racing. He's a marketing director over there. You guys may have seen him in my videos. This is his personal car, and he's spiced it up a little bit on top of what it already would come with as a Spec 2.
So basically everything I've done to this car is to keep it on track as long as possible. Basically get as much seat time and hot lap it. So we have power-wise, it's close to stock power. We just have upgraded front mount, turbo back exhaust, cob axle port, and tune. So it makes roughly around 380 wheel, 420 torque theoretically. Other than that, we just have Drift HQ handbrake, RTR harnesses, Sabalt seat, and yeah, that's mostly it. We have the front and rear bash bars just for jack points to basically make it a lot easier to service the angle kit. It has S550 Fun Haver angle kit, and as well as the rear to pop that up and switch tires really quickly. So
what's cool about this car is Cody has been supporting drifting for, I mean, longer than I've been drifting. What, 10 plus years at this point? At least,
yeah. I've been BC now for 11 years, but basically following Chelsea around, helping him, supporting him for close to 15 now. So.
And never really drifted, didn't have a drift car, so this is his first venture into drifting, and it's been really cool seeing you progress this year with it. And I'm stoked that he brought it by today for me to have some fun with it. All right, so one of the reasons why I'm pretty excited to drive this thing is because these are becoming a very affordable alternative to, say, a 350Z. You get a newer, nicer car, makes more power, more torque, and I believe you can find these now in the 10 to 20 range, which is pretty cool. I don't want to do a lap time with this car because it's on G2s. It wouldn't be fair to take a car that isn't on sticky tires and put it up against all the other sticky tires, but I'm still going to get my feel for the car before I start drifting it, just doing a spirited lap and see how it feels. Mind you, it's got a drift alignment, so I don't expect it to be that fast, but honestly, it's actually, I could see this being a pretty quick lap. It's understeering a little bit because of the drift layout, but incredibly like light and just very, wow, the brakes are phenomenal. It's interesting, the feel of the car is completely different than the V8, which makes sense, but you can really feel how much lighter the front end is. Kind of like an SR versus, whoop, JZ in a, what do you call it? In an S chassis. Yeah, that's phenomenal. Man, I feel like this thing could actually do a decent lap time. Just for the hell of it, I might anyway. We can put a timestamp on here. We won't do the full like film layout, but man, on G2s, this thing hooks up. I'm impressed. What'll be interesting, I'll need to do that and then do one quick in my my Spec 5 with the V8 supercharged and see how it compares. Hey, so I wasn't gonna do a lap time because I didn't think the car would be fast, but like I think it's actually gonna have a really good lap time. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do a full lap. You don't need to film all the angles, okay. And then we can just check the GoPro and see. I bet it's faster than my Spec 5. You think? Yeah, and they're on the similar tires. Damn. Yeah, I'm impressed. All right. So I'm just gonna do a full lap. All right. I'm pleasantly surprised by how much fun this thing is. All right, I'm gonna go for doing an actual lap now. And we're off. A little bit of wheel spin. Very flat feeling torque. Well, that's the drift understeer right there. The rear's got so much grip. I can't get over the brakes. Feels like it stops better than the V8 car. Would have been smart for me to see what it weighs to have that as like a point of comparison. All right, I'm ready to see what the other car does to know if this thing's fast or not, because I feel like it's gotta be. Sure the heck of it, let's see how it does in entry. It rips! All right, before I get carried away with drifting, we're gonna grab out the Spec 5 and see how it stacks up against it. All right, so we pulled old girl out of the stable. This wasn't part of the plan today, because originally I didn't want to dwarf the EcoBoost, because my goal was to find the fun in the EcoBoost, but I have a feeling it's gonna be faster. Same tires, 285 on this one. It's obviously wide body, supercharged V8, but I think because of the EcoBoost power band and the gearing, I have a feeling that it's gonna be almost just as fast as this car on the compound, if not faster. Second gear is kind of long, and I feel like the power is gonna be harder to manage, but this is a Spec 5. You got the wide body, supercharged V8. This is my personal car, and I wasn't planning to do a lap with it, but I guess we're gonna. All right, so I've gotten home and I've been a little bit in a rush, but I've never taken this thing for a proper lap, so let's see what it's gonna do. I have traction control off, so I predict, oh, a lot of wheel spin. Oh, definitely the handling is, oh, that's something flying around in my car. So, traction control I think kicked back on because I did something dumb, so this will just be our warm-up lap, but a lot harder to put the power down, I feel like. I wonder if the camber in the EcoBoost is actually helping it quite a bit. All right, now this is the lap that counts. No traction control. She's gonna be a handful, but we're gonna have some fun. Oh yeah, lighten them up already. There we go. Now we got all the horsepower on tap. I wonder if the V8 makes that big of a difference with the push. Having to babysit the throttle so I don't oversteer. The straightaway, it's gonna pick up some time though. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. The EcoBoost is gonna give it a run for its money, I think. Certainly a cleaner lap on the EcoBoost. The times will tell. Well, my gut was right, and the Mustang RTR Spec 2 came in a half second faster than the Spec 5. What I attribute that to, probably a little bit of camber, a little bit of weight savings, shorter layout, shorter gearing. But mind you, these cars are on loose street tires compared to all these are on like NT1 grippy boys. So I'm sure if we had NT1s and 20s, throw them on there, shave some time off, but my gut was right and things rocket. Before I go and have some fun with the Spec 2, an interesting fact is that both these cars started with the Built by RTR program. So traditionally you would order an RTR Spec 2, Spec 5 from the dealer, but now you can take your car to the RTR lab and they will put together whatever package and add-ons you want, whether it's a Mustang, Bronco, Mach-E, Ranger. They've got a ton of different options available and they offer financing. But the one I've been waiting for, I'm just gonna go toss this thing around and see what it could do. All right, we're back in the 4-cylinder, and the ultimate goal is have maximum fun. So I'm gonna drive like a jerk and see what it does. Big angle. Go in the drop, see how it takes that. I don't know if it picked up a wheel, but watch out, big puddle here. It's gonna slow down the car a bit. Come back through the drop on the way out. Not sure it picked up the wheel much, but just such an easy car to drive. I wonder if this thing overheats. I should probably ask. Wow, so much grip. Hey, does it overheat or can I just keep going? Sick. I love that for me. I got the AC blasting too. It's great. I'll go through the drop the other way now. I can't believe how well this thing's set up. It feels great. Very confidence inspiring. Big puddle, gotta go slow. Come on through the drop on the way out. Woo! So much side bite. It's incredible. Oh, we'll go on the man line now. A little bit understeer, but she's cooperating. Woo! This thing's a good time. I'm very impressed. See if it'll swing this tiny little corner. This is a big car. Oh yeah, the torque is just incredible. It makes so much down so low that you just stand on it and it just takes it. Even there, we're at like 2,000 RPM and it just takes it. A big angle flick. Oh, a little bit too much there. Woo! That's a lot of fun. I feel like it's one of those situations where the car is doing everything that I ask of it and there's no challenge, so now it's like, how much of a dickhead can I drive before I get myself into trouble? So I gotta chill because it's not my car. But it's really fun. Yeah. It just does what it needs to, and it's got so much torque that you don't ever have to clutch kick it. You just lay on the throttle. The AC is sick. Yeah, that's a I bet you wish you were in here.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Also, if you want to, you got coolant and oil temps right there. Each one. If you're
is 270 normal for coolant? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I would say 270 oil temps. That's for sure.
What about coolant? What's normal?
Anywhere from 200 to 230.
Oh, so we're chilling.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, this thing, it's just like, it's very intuitive, which I've driven other cars that are not as intuitive, and this thing right off the rip, like, just feel at home. It's got so much grip too. It's incredible on a 20 that it has that much grip. It feels like you've got like a 285/40 on it.
Yeah, and then I also ran 40-wall sidewalls, and that thing will just give you side bite for days. If you go to the 40s, it's pretty insane.
Comfortable going that much faster on the skid pad.
Yeah.
It was like not really like, because usually you'd have the front drag around, but it kind of steered around. Mm-hmm. Did it look all right?
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. We could do better, but I think I'm satisfied with that. We'll quit while we're ahead.
This is a good car.
It's a good car, yeah.
Yeah.
It rear feels good. Good time.
Good time.
Now, to answer the main question of this video, can a 4-cylinder Mustang be fun? Absolutely. I had a blast driving this thing. For someone who's drifted many cars, the best comparison I can make to it would be like a T28 S13 on stock boost. just enough power to spin the wheels in second, enough to kind of keep momentum in third. Consumables are low because you're not blowing the wheels off, but more than anything, the balance of the chassis feels good. Very cool option for someone that's looking for a daily drift mobile. And I want to give a massive thank you to Cody from BC Racing for letting me drive his car today and put together this video for you guys. More information in the description below, and we'll see you guys soon.
When you said